You'll never believe what Clash Discs sent us.
Today we have the newest Understable fairway driver, the Soda, and also to complement the popcorn in the putter lineup, we have
the Butter. This is a beadless, straight flying putter. We're also going to be throwing a bunch of unreleased discs that Clash sent us. Let's go check them out.
Here we are at a hole, 301-foot par 3. Most common play is going to be a hyzer over the top or a forehand on the left side, but I'm going to go with the hyzer over the top with the Overstable Ginger. Yeah, really nice. Crash in there. I'd say that's near the bullseye. Nice glidey shape all the way through and doesn't really dump, it kind of pushes as it fades in there. And not too much skip either with that soft landing. What are you gonna throw, Zach?
All right, a little salty forehand for us.
It's a 12 speed. Oh yeah.
It's a little late to the party, but it got up there. That was nice. Yeah. It feels really good coming out of the hand. Super clean release. I like how much it glided, and it still fought its way back even though I gave it a lot of torque.
All right, we're gonna throw the cookie here. It's a 7-speed overstable, it's not stable to overstable fairway driver. Pretty straight for a while and then it has a good fade. So I'm gonna throw it kind of a flex line right at it. Oh, a little low. Oh, but it gets a phenomenal skip. That'll be circle's edge. You see how straight it'll hold for a very long time and then still has that consistent fade. 250 foot, just simple right-hand hyzer shot. We're gonna go with the Butter. Nice glidey, should have a good amount of fade. First time throwing this one. Oh, a lot straighter than I expected. Going to the long pin, I guess. A lot of glide. I thought it was gonna be a little more overstable, but being a 2-speed, it just kept pushing. Really nice.
There she blows. That feels good, man. Those popcorns in the hardy plastic comes out of the hand nice and clean. Super straight discs.
Yeah.
Bangarang.
Dead straight. Double tap. New plastic here in the mint is the hardy plastic. It's a little flatter and it's got a nice tackiness to it, good amount of stiffness, holding up in this heat. It's nearly 100 degrees today. So we're gonna throw it on a forehand, about 185 feet here at North Landing. Pretty straight. Actually a little bit deep, probably about 200 feet I carried there. But yeah, definitely a little bit straighter in the hardy plastic than in the steady.
We're gonna see if we can get this Soda to turn over. Honestly, it might shoot the slingshot gap in the tree, just knowing that I usually pull these. Let's see how it works. Slingshot! That was so close. I love it though, man. That was the perfect line. It was gonna go long though. I will say that Soda is gonna tear out there.
All right, gonna go salt, forehand, nice and straight. Let it flex out at the end. Overstable, that should be great. Maybe inside the circle? But you can see how much stability that has at the end as it slows down. That perfect 12-speed driver that every company needs in their lineup. The Salt is it. Popcorn. Take a couple steps back. We're now outside the circle. Little jumper. Oh yeah, it stays in the air. Nice pushing fade. Popcorn. Yes, sir. Going with the Salt, 12 speed, about 350 feet here. Just hit the gap, let it fade.
Lovely. Look at that fade.
A lot of fade there.
That's gonna be right up there by the basket.
It's blind, so I guess we'll find out. Didn't hear any chains, but should have a putt at it.
Going with the cookie on this. We got about 250 to the pin. So I'm gonna put it out on hyzer, let it fade back in. A little lower than I wanted, but if she pops, she got stuck. She got stuck.
Nice and straight though, yeah?
It was very straight.
Gonna go with the Honey. Slightly understable driver, still a 12 speed. Gonna put on a little bit of a hyzer, let it flip up and fade. Oh yeah.
Look at
nice
that flip
standing
up.
flip. Love it. That'll be just inside the circle. Nice little stand up and flip it. We didn't want to burn over. I'd love to see what it can do on an anhyzer next.
Gonna take a stab with the soda. We got 290 to go, and the soda's kind of an understable fairway driver. So I'm gonna have to put it on a little bit of angle to finish left, but I'm excited to give it a rip. Oh, she stood up deep.
But look at the fade
Wow,
back.
look at the way it just turns.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, so no angle after all, threw it super flat, and we got just a natural little S-curve out of it.
All right, popcorn, crazy little stance here. Woo! Yes, such good glide on that disc to just stay nose up and not a lot of fade. All right, we got both of the putters here from Clash Discs in the steady plastic. Gonna go with the popcorn first and then follow it up with the butter, get a good comparison. Almost hitting the catch cam. A little bit long, but you saw how it still had a little bit of fade. Let's see how the butter compares. Butter definitely has some fade. Ooh, right behind the basket too.
Flashing it.
Yeah, at the lower speeds, it really does feel like the butter has a little bit more finish to it, where
Definitely.
the popcorn wants to push a little bit further.
This has got to go in the bucket. Not far, just in.
Drop. Oh!
I love how glidey that thing is. That's really fun.
All right, we're gonna go with the Hardy Mint. This plastic looks absolutely awesome. You see all the squigglies and just kind of some tie-dye looking stuff in there. Love it. I'm gonna go with a forehand here. Might be
Carry.
long. Too long. Wow. That is a lot of glide for an approach disc that's overstable. Pushes very straight, and a tailwind as well. Going with the Hardy popcorn, I'm gonna go with a little bit of an anhyzer line. In the baseline Hardy plastic, it's a little bit more understable than the steady, so let's see if it'll hold over. Oh yeah. Oh! Just nice, slow left to right movement. I love throwing baseline plastic like that, and the Hardy has just enough stick to it to just come out of the hand clean and just fade left to right. So close in that high basket. Here's the cookie. I'm gonna throw a little tomahawk. Yeah, slow pan, being that it's only a 7-speed, dropped really quick, but still had a good amount of slide. At about a little less than 200 feet, it's all I really want out of that speed of a disc. Popcorn, top basket. Oh yeah. Can we round it up for 2? Top basket, popcorn. Ooh! Straight uphill shot, over 300 and almost 350 feet uphill, so playing closer to 400. Gonna go with the soda, let it work that left to right understability. Oh yeah, working right, let it fade. Yep, kind of edge of circle 2 or so. That's kind of best case for the 7-speed disc here.
Got a long way to go, uphill. Gonna pick a slightly understable, but still really fast driver. The Honey's a 12-speed, 5 glide, and we're gonna make sure that we throw it flat enough to still get the turn, but also to still come back and fade toward the basket.
Oh,
Not
wow.
a lot of turn, actually. Faded pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just weak.
I'm gonna go Honey as well. I'm gonna go Honey, put a little bit of hyzer on it, see if we can get it to turn. Yeah, the depth of this disc feels really good for a 12-speed. There's that turn to it, a little bit of snap. Oh my gosh, the glide.
Awesome shot,
Love
dude.
that. Nice little hyzer flip.
Awesome shot.
It's a sweet shot. Gonna go salt, flat, maybe a little bit of an anhyzer. Try to climb the hill with the stability at the end of it. Yeah, you see it does not want to turn at all, but still had enough stability to push forwards, but still hold a little bit. I like the kind of combination. You don't lose control with overstability. That salt is kind of your do-it-all forehand, backhand. You saw Zach throw the forehand flex and being able to force over. Really workable disc.
All right, I just want to throw this proto disc.
We have no
I
idea
have
what it
no
is.
idea what it is. It's literally called Fairway Proto. Kind of
You ever need
intrigued.
it.
Kind of intrigued. Definitely overstable. Not a ton of glide out of that either.
That's 7-speedy.
7-speed, quick to fade, maybe a 4 glide.
Yeah. Popcorn. Oh, I think it was just behind it.
Lord, that looked good,
Ooh, that
dude.
popcorn has some nice glide.
We definitely each have a couple of favorites that we got to throw. The butter, definitely gonna come in handy. A little bit deeper of a putter, has a little bit more fade as it starts to slow down. Salt, this is gonna be your go-to driver, forehand, backhand. You could throw it on any shape. The anhyzer flex fights back nicely.
3 other ones we tried out today. One that really surprised me was the honey. The honey is money, as we like to say here. It's a straight to stable. We get a little bit of turn when you really snap on it, but out of the box to have a hyzer flip driver in the 12-speed range is amazing. Soda. Loving this disc in the woods. Today we were a little bit more in the open, got to see how it works on some hyzer flips, but to be an understable 7-speed disc, not too fast, newer players are gonna love the Soda and shaping lines, maybe even some rollers for some big arms. And wrapping it up, we have the Cookie. This is a 7-speed, straight to stable, just a good distance fairway where you're not gonna go too far, but you can really put a lot behind it. So I really enjoy this, excited to continue to shape lines with this style disc. And that about wraps it up here for us with these new released Clash discs. Be sure to like and subscribe here at DiscGod for more videos just like this.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think Clash should name their next disc. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp it Beans.
Eggplant.
We'll see you guys next time.
On the anhyzer.
Mitch.
Oh, a pepper to the leg.
He peppered you.
He just peppered me.